No. Christopher. Mm-mm. I might have to pause this right here now, Christopher. Christopher Maurice Brown, come to the office, please. Christopher Maurice Brown, come to the office, please. You finna get suspended. Yeah, we gonna suspend you, baby, because there were a few things that you said over here, and I cannot play it over here on the social media, which is why I had to mute it. But we are going to put you in for an suspension. At this point, really, we sent you to retract last time because of the first things that you said. And I believe the first thing that you had told this man, let me make sure I pull it up because I want to make sure that I quote you accurately, okay, before I call your mama. Now you said, okay, now effing my old BITs ain't gonna make us equal. Sipping at 1942 because I don't do no Quavo. Freak BIT, she like Casamigos, not the Migos, is what you said. And we put you in retract for that. Okay? Now, I don't know what happened when y'all was over there in retract together that caused Quavo to come out and say what he said to you. But I really feel like you took it too far this time. Putting this man down as a weakest link, and we are going to have to suspend you for at least a week. Okay, we are going to have to suspend for at least a week. But before I get to you, okay, even though I already got to you, sit down right there because I'm gonna call your mama in a minute. Okay, I need you to have a seat over there. Nicki Minaj, come to the office, please. Nicki Minaj, okay. Onika Mirage. Miss Simpson, do you have a Onika Mirage in your class? Can you send her to the front, please? I don't need Travis Scott. Never needed Travis Scott. Please keep Sexy Red. I thought she wasn't even supposed to be here today anyway. But you could definitely keep Sexy Red. I already have Christopher Maurice Brown in my office now. I just need Onika Tanya Mirage to come to the front. Okay, thank you so much. Let's get into it, all right? Listen, I'm in the mood to piss some barbs off, and I don't care how you feel, so I hope that I really make a few of y'all mad, okay? Let's talk about real quick, like, fuck the club up, fuck the club up, fuck the club up, fuck the club, cause they fuck the song up, fuck the song up, set the song up, yeah, they fucked it up. I was really upset. I listened to it after the Ladies First panel on Thursday. Cut it on, listened to it. I was getting into Nicki's first verse because you know I like that verse, right? Then Travis Scott came in, and I just felt like he overstayed his welcome on the track. I do. I think he overstayed his welcome to the matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna be real honest, and this is not even a lie. I went to sleep and I don't even remember Chris Brown rapping. I fell asleep, bitch. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And then I woke up, I don't know how many hours later, and the song was still damn playing. And I was mad as hell that it was still playing, you know, even though that, you know, the headphones came out my ears or whatever like that. And I'm just like, girl, what the fuck? Because I really was upset that I gave that song that many streams because it ended up being on repeat. And I gave that many streams to that tired ass song because it's horrible. We did not need it. Some songs do not need no remix. And that was one of them. Okay. I went back. Did I go back? I think I went back just to hear Chris Brown. I don't even know what Sexy Red said. Okay. I did hear that they said it was a back and forth between the both of them. There was a little snippet online. Didn't care nothing for it. Y'all keep trying to make this young lady happen. And I really want y'all to stop, especially you, Drake, because I do not understand the investment or what you really have tied into this young lady. Okay. The only thing I do like is that Get It Sexy, because I didn't even know that was her song when I was hearing it over there on the TikTok at first, right? I was seeing the little dance moves and I was like, oh, this cute, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Then I find out that it was her. I said, bitch, that her song? I'm like, I'm gonna get her that one. Now, you might not get too many from me, but you will definitely get that one from me, girl. I'm gonna give you that one. But the song was terrible. And if you're a barb and you're like, I love it, congratulations. But I do feel like 95% of y'all are forcing this on yourself. You're forcing yourself to like it because you are a barb and because you're a fan of Nicki. It is okay to be a fan, possibly even a stan, and not like every damn thing. And this is one that, no ma'am, tuck it away. Don't bring it back out. Okay? Chris Brown over there talking about Quavo album being the last album. People use that as what, an ashtray or whatever, or to chop their weed up on. No, y'all need to use that song. Okay? That F the Club Sleaze mix, no ma'am. Y'all can roll up to that. Okay? Not to it, on it. Roll up on that shit. Okay? Because that was horrible. Did not need it. Very, very disappointing. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't know what the method or the reasoning or why we needed to do this shit. But it's like, Nicki, you did not need these people. Why did you go? That song was fine as is. Who told you to go and remix that? And if you was going to remix it, I don't know if you should have had Chris doing the hook, but no, because the hook there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know if it should have been just you shouldn't have did it. Period. I can't even come up with nothing else that you could have did. Definitely was too many people on the song. In my personal, it should have never been touched. It should not have been touched. And I'm just highly, highly disappointed in that particular piece. Okay, so that was horrible. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on the song. Like I was like, Nicki, what the fuck? That will not get no streams. No stream. It got all the streams it got that night from me, and it's not gonna get no more. Just play the original. Please play the original. But anywho, girl, so that's what's going on with Nicki Minaj. At this point, I'm sure we'll talk about her again because, matter of fact, before we get into the Quavo thing, why this on my mind, Quavo and Chris Brown. So Chris Brown came out and decided at midnight that he was going to shake up the internet just a little bit more. Okay, because I guess he felt like he didn't shake it up enough when he did the last song where he kind of subtly dissed Quavo. Girl, it wasn't a subtle, girl. It really was giving direct. Okay. And then I start seeing a lot of people giving credit to Nicki Minaj, saying that, she brought hip hop back, and she no, I'm lying. They didn't say she brought hip hop back, but they said that Nicki Minaj is making people be direct in their beefs or something like that because she was direct in the Bigfoot situation. And I'm like, no, like y'all be giving credit where credit should not be due, in my personal. And it's so funny because a lot of those same people that was like, oh, it seemed like it took Nicki Minaj to go ahead and be direct before all the other rap guys want to be direct or whatever. And I'm like, y'all was just saying that hip hop is back as soon as Kendrick came out and dissed the other guys. So basically y'all saying hip hop is back is being actually disrespectful and not even acknowledging and considering the women that's been holding this motherfucker down for God knows how long, because the men ain't been on shit for real. And then now y'all want to be like, it took Nicki to be direct. Actually, who y'all are not going to ever give credit to, and we know that, you're gonna have to get that shit to Megan, but we know that you never will. Therefore I will do it for you. Okay, if it wasn't for Megan dropping his at the top of the year, it would have been nothing for your fave to be hissing about for 24 plus damn hours, only to drop Bigfoot, which was whack as fuck. Okay, it was whack as hell, period. Even if she wouldn't have said nothing about lying on your dead mama, the song was trash. Okay, just like this remix is, period. So yeah, y'all gonna have to give Meg a big one, because I don't know how direct you can be by saying you ain't mad at me, but you mad at Megan's Law. You niggas looked it up and you saw exactly who she was talking to. You saw exactly who she was talking to, and if them bullets hit, then oops, it's for anybody that felt offended by it. It's for all y'all. Y'all already know what's up. And what's so interesting with that was the fact that Megan's lyrics were already making its rounds before the song even dropped. So because of that, in my opinion, Nicki already knew what was on its way to her. Why you ain't have a better diss ready for this girl a long time ago? Before the song even dropped. Soon as it dropped, you should have had something better than being on live trying to come up with some shit. What she said, salute footy, silly foot, big foot, salute foot, bitch. Like, girl, what the hell was you over there on your live coming up? I don't need to hear this part. Just give me the track afterwards, because this that you're doing right now, this cannot be how you go about coming up with your lyrics. Like I can't take this part at all. Just give me the aftermath, and then when I heard the aftermath, you could keep that too. No, thank you. Pass that back. It's a F, big F. Yeah, fail. Yeah, she's gonna have to repeat that grade. Yeah, no, ma'am. Okay, so y'all trying to give all this credit to Nick Nack, and it's like, no, girl. It's giving heavy on the Meg. It's giving heavy on her because we know y'all don't want to give her credit, okay? So, anywho, and this is just so funny because Megan and Nicki is going to come up again, okay, as we talk about Mr. Christopher Brown, because this is just crazy. So, like I say, y'all, some of those same people that were saying that, oh, it take Nicki to be direct for these men to rap, then y'all the same folks talking about hip hop is back. So which one is it? Because you saying hip hop is back is actually being disrespectful to Nicki and the other ladies, as if they're not hip hop. And Nicki been in this game for so long, rocking with only nothing but the males and kind of beating them motherfuckers out they spot. So I feel like that's disrespectful as hell to be sitting up there talking about some hip hop is back. It's back. Oh my God. Oh my God. And this lady is on a damn sold out world tour. Dropped the album last year and y'all now want to say hip hop is back. I think that, to me, I just feel like that's disrespectful as hell. But if you want to give credit in the male sector, then you got to give it to Kendrick. Because if Kendrick would have never said F the big three, it's just big me, nigga bomb, then what we doing? If you come on, we wouldn't even have all of this. And we got damn Drake over here on the same tangent, if not longer, that damn Nicki Minaj was on. I don't know what Young Money doing. Wayne over there minding his business, but Young Money is over here cutting the fuck up. Okay? Because Drake done dropped yet another diss last night, and I haven't even heard it. But that push-up song, oh, I was here for that. I was like, okay, this is cute. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Listen, I was here for that. And then as we speak on 50, 50 Cent, I'm a little jelly. Y'all, 50 Cent, he done sat up here and he's about to put his studios in his television film studio in Shreveport, Louisiana. I personally feel like that is such a big deal for Louisiana, and I feel like it's even major for Shreveport, because I feel like not only is he going to do the studios, it's probably going to be other real estate that he's going to be working on. I don't know, it could be housing, it could be retail, it could be anything that he finna start be working on, and it's just really going to build up Shreveport. And I kind of like it in a sense, because I'm like, a lot of people felt like Texas was going to be that place to go, and I feel like is it? Because if so, that was short-lived. I feel like now people are going to be trying to head over there to wherever Louisiana is. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's major. I don't hear a lot of black people owning these major studios. So shout out to him, to Tyler Perry, and to 50 Cent. And I think that was one of the best moves 50 Cent could have ever made if he ain't really fucking with stars like that. If they ain't giving you what you want and you're able to like financially do it for yourself, just go do it yourself. And I love that. So, 50 Cent definitely he definitely has his ways about him that make you want to drag him sometimes and not like him or whatever the case is, or critique him heavily. But that is major. That is dope. And he definitely be putting people on. At the end of the day, he may say some stupid stuff or whatever, but he definitely be putting people on. I think that that's what's up. I thought that was hella dope. I was like, "Ooh, girl, I'm a little jelly, bitch. What? I'm a little jelly." And you get to see, like they showed the layout and stuff. I said, "Oh, this studio, this lot finna be nice as hell." So shout out to 50 on that. Drop and give me 50. Hey, listen, he did that. But anywho, listen. So Chris Brown decided he was finna come to the front. And he had some things to get off his chest. I really just want to get into these lyrics of what he had to say to Quavo, and we gotta chat about some of this, because of course Saweetie comes up in the conversation, and it's just a mess because I can't take it. Let me get this off the screen so we can get into this. Let me exit out of that and let's do this. Oh, girl, listen, this is crazy. Somebody said, what happened to that commercial? What happened? That commercial? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you said you probably talking about the commercial on the live. I mean, you probably didn't miss too much. We was just talking about 50 Cent and stuff. Somebody says, "Are you playing something, Jamie?" I can't. Oh yeah, I was. Y'all probably started at the beginning of the live. But yeah, I was playing something that YouTube would not allow me to play, so I had to hit it on mute. I wasn't doing that but listening to Chris Brown's Weakest Link. But let's go ahead and talk about this Weakest Link song because it's crazy. First of all, we have 200 plus people in the chat, so make sure that you guys are showing your support and you're hitting that like button. Hopefully we can get to at least 100 likes, okay? So first of all, Chris Brown opens up this track with a voice recording. It's like, were y'all having a conversation on the phone and you were recording him, or is this a voicemail? Because that's messy. He says, now we could settle this like you got some class, or we could get into some gangster SHI. So that's what it sounds like. Chris was saying to Quavo. And then Quavo says, hey, Chris, I don't want no issues, bro. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do nothing, bro. Like, please, bro. So the way he put it in there was real messy because it seems like Quavo was begging, like, please don't fight me. Please don't hit me. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke like that. But I also feel like when you're a person that got a lot to lose, obviously, Chris Brown must have too damn much to lose that he don't give a damn about. All right. But when you're a person that got a lot to lose, sometimes you make different, you want to make different moves. Everybody ain't out here trying to ready to throw hands and do all this extra shit. Okay. At least I ain't think Quavo had that time, especially after witnessing what happened with Takeoff. Like, I'm not trying to have smoke with nobody. I'm trying to live the good piece of life that I do got, because it could be here now and gone tomorrow. Okay. So maybe that's what it is. But Chris goes into this whole thing and he's like, who won't smoke with me? He gets straight into the song. Okay, let's get it down to the facts. Pussy, I'm dripping in red. He says, and basically when he say he dripping in red, girl, he really talking about them bloods. Because Chris swear he a blood. Now, I don't know if he paid to get in or if he got jumped in or what's going on, which makes this even more messier for me because you bring up Saweetie. And Saweetie is now dating YG. Am I tripping? Ain't YG a blood? Or maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know y'all will correct me anyway because that's just how y'all is. So I'm like, I'm sure YG is just not going to say anything. Not because Chris is a quote unquote blood, but probably because that ain't got shit to do with him now. In my personal. So he probably like, just keep doing what you're doing, girl. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Let it fly over your head. They're going to be talking or whatever. So I don't know if he going to try to defend her honor type thing. I kind of feel like he's not, because whatever happened has already happened. You know what I'm saying? And him being, I guess, a rapper himself, he probably knows how it goes or whatnot. But yeah, somebody said why they beefing. Okay, so Chris Brown and Quavo are beefing because Chris Brown used to date a young lady by the name of Karrueche after he and Rihanna finally broke it off, and then she kind of was around when they kind of got back together, Rihanna and them or whatever. Anywho, Chris Brown dated Karrueche a few years ago. They ended up breaking up once he had a baby on her. And it came out to the entire world. I don't believe that Karrueche knew about it. So then they broke up. And then I think a few years later, she ended up dating Quavo. I know there were different times where people caught them hanging out or whatnot. I believe that Karrueche went and got into a whole nother relationship with some handsome man that I think could have been a football player or something like that. And they broke up. And then once they broke up, more pictures resurfaced of Quavo and Karrueche linking back up. Okay. So yeah, Chris Brown, I personally feels like he has some type of ownership over his exes, because why the hell you still worried about it? Why? Like, I'm confused. Or why you still worried about it? Now, I'm not sure what else could have transpired between them, because I'm feeling like something else must have happened that I'm not privy to at this time between Chris and Quavo for Chris to be going this hard. Because I'm like, please tell me this is not just about no damn Karrueche. Because I don't know. Wasn't he beefing with Drake when Drake started dating Rihanna? Or was they beefing about something else? I don't know if something else was said. But yeah, okay. I'm thinking it's about Karrueche, okay? Chris drops this diss track. He did he did a song with a few other guys, and in the song he talked about how he don't really fuck with Quavo. Okay, he has been calling Quavo to the front for a very long time when they were playing like some type of basketball. It was like some basketball league or whatever. He was saying, Quavo, bring your bitch ass out here. All right, not sure. I'm sure they had some exchange of words at some point. So Chris has been calling this man to the front for a very long time. He's like, bring your bitch ass out here. I'm sure he wanted to play ball against him. And ironically, they both were booked for like a fashion week that I think it was like a Paris fashion week or some fashion week. And I don't know why they sat both of these guys right by each other. Like Chris was sitting there on business on some, I dare this motherfucker to say anything to me. Okay. I wonder if I can find that photo. Let me see. Quavo and Chris. Yes, it looked like somebody else had been searching for it too. Okay, is this it right here? Yeah, let's go to this right here. Okay, so this is them at the Rude fashion show in Paris, and Chris in there like he just their own business, looking kind of in the direction of Quavo, like I dare this nigga to do anything, flinch, do anything wrong, I'm gonna beat his ass. Okay, I'm gonna beat this. It's not a whole time Quavo sending his phone. He's at over there looking up, looking down, looking up, you know, acting like he in his phone. You know, when you in a place and you just feel kind of awkward. That's what it is. And you get in your phone because ain't nobody talking to you type thing. That's what it was giving. I don't know. Somebody asked if they got into it a few years ago. I'm wondering. Look, let me see if I can look that up too. I want to know the history of the beef. See, now ain't a good time to search for it because what are we seeing? All of the more current stuff. I need to know what their history is. I'm like, it has to be more than Karrueche. Maybe he tried him. And I could have sworn Chris Brown got into it with Offset not too long ago. Okay, let's see if we can get into this article here. And this will give us more of the backstory, okay? Okay. So they're saying here that Chris Brown and Quavo's beef goes back to 2017 when rumors about Quavo and Karrueche first began to spread. The two clashed on several occasions since then. Earlier this year, Chris Brown and Quavo made headlines when they were seated next to each other at the Paris Week. Some fans thought they put their differences behind them, but Breezy made it clear that was not the case. Breezy did go on social media and say, can't pick who you sit by. He says, F all that grown SHI, NIGGA, not finna fumble my bag for little NIGGAs, okay? Said he wasn't finna fumble the bag for no little Nicki. And that's just what it is, okay? So they've had some issues since then, but I can't recall exactly what those issues were outside of the Karrueche, but I do believe that she was like the spark of it initially. But Chris has this thing about him like he owned people, and it's giving you don't own nobody, and y'all wasn't even that close for this man to not date her. Like if he wanted to date her, he could. Like y'all wasn't the best of friends. Like who the hell do you think you are? Okay. But you know, that's just my personal. But anywho, let's go back and hop back over into these lyrics real quick. So Chris Brown says, let's get down to the facts. P-U-S-S-Y. I'm dripped in red. Don't let this R&B S-H-I fool you niggas. Get ripped to shreds. Okay? He says Quavo talking like he a thug nigga. You a B-I-T with dreads. Christopher. Can't wait to see the day that you back up all that shit you said. Do you hear me? Can't wait till I see the day that you back up all that shit you said. Baby, he had me right there. I said, now hold on. Let me rewind. What is going on? Y'all know Chris Brown stay ready to fight, child. Baby. So then he goes on and he says, what's all that bullshit you talking? You ain't no huncho nigga. This was too funny to me. He says, you the weakest link out your clique. Let's keep it hundo, nigga. You F my ex, ho, that's cool. I don't give a nigga. Cause I'm up to your ex when y'all was still together. I'm up, little nigga. So he talking about you sat up there and smashed my girl Karrueche. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I already got my get back because I done fucked your girl Saweetie when you was still with her. So how about that? How about them apples? Since you want to talk about it, okay? Quavo did respond back to Chris Brown in the previous one, right? So it was Chris dropping a verse, then it was Huncho dropping a song, and that's when he was kind of, coming for Chris and him assaulting women and different stuff like that. And Chris said, "Oh, I've been waiting on this moment." My G, I have been waiting to flame your ass, and I'm on it. I'm right here. And this is where we are. So then Chris Brown goes on to say, he said, I effed your ex when you were still with her. B.I.T., I'm up, little nigga. They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that SHI. Don't let that line go over your head. I might just sing about that shit. I had her fiending about that zen. There's something sweet about that shit. So he's talking about Saweetie. He's saying that he done smashed Saweetie. And I started seeing some other people on social media. I guess they were feeling a way that he brought up Saweetie and stuff. And some folks was like, I don't really care about none of that. Saweetie is the same person that sat up there and allowed the rumors to fly about her messing around with Offset, which was kind of insinuated in Takeoff's and Quavo's video that they did together when they were in the house type situation. And they got kind of like a lookalike. And I think he may have put it in his song, a lookalike of Offset and her. And it kind of seemed like, dang, did she smash the homie? And when the hell did that happen? Did that happen while y'all was together? Or when did it happen? And they're saying that because Saweetie never came out and said anything, or what the hell was she supposed to say? I smashed the homie. Like, what was she supposed to say? They people felt the way that Cardi B was the one that got dragged. And I'm like, y'all already know. And Cardi should have been known. They're going to always drag her no matter what. She could be 1,000% right in her situation, and they're going to always find something to make her wrong about. So, girl, fucking people, okay? But the conversation goes from there to where people are like, stop trying to do this women empowerment, making it seem like Chris should have never mentioned her or brought her up. She didn't care about that when she was over there, letting the rumors fly about smashing somebody's husband. Okay, letting that other person get dragged for it. Let's not do that. And it's the same person that y'all have been hearing has been linked to different men in the industry, yet for some reason she's not the one getting dragged, but y'all stay dragging Megan. Okay, and they were like, Saweetie was the one that was in a whole relationship when the times that Megan may have, put the cootie on some people, she was single. So what's going on? And girl, then they had brought up the colorism, and they said colorism is really loud and thick out here because y'all trying to flip the narrative right now for Miss Saweetie, but y'all wasn't doing the same thing for Miss Megan. Okay, so I'm just telling y'all what the people is saying. They don't really like that, honey. They don't really like that. So then Chris goes on to say, I got some tea about out that BIT, but I ain't gonna speak about that shit. So, girl, not you over there smashing the op and then over there giving tea too. Girl, that sound like Power. And this might be Power Book 3. Which one is this? So we got Ghost. We got Power. Which one is it? We got Ghost. And then what's the other one with the white man? What's that other one called? Because I like that with Tommy. So you got that Power Book. You got that one. What is the other one called? I forgot. But yeah, you got Power Book Ghost. You got the other one with the white man. And then I thought you had one that was known as Kanan. So if this is probably the 4th or 5th Power Book. If this would be the case, I wonder what will we call this one. Y'all let me know what Power Book episode or season is this. Now, let's keep going. He says, I ain't playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on the detonator. I-S-H-I on niggas. I'm a fat cater. A defecator? I think I said that right. I don't know. I probably messed it up. But he says, I'll put Amigo on a ventilator. Oh, my. I don't really like that. I don't like that he said that. I don't like that he said that. I'll put Amigo on a ventilator. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. As soon as I heard that part, I thought about Takeoff. I'm like, dang, that's sad because Takeoff couldn't even make it to a ventilator, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? And that just really... Girl, the people is terrible. So he said, stop talking about beating girls. You was beating BITs on the elevator. We seen the tapes. That's devastating. Now, listen, I'm going to have to disagree here. Now, I said this many years ago. And in my opinion, I never felt like Quavo was assaulting Saweetie. I feel like they may have had a disagreement or whatever, and Quavo was trying to leave. Saweetie was doing what typical women do when they don't want the man to leave. They try to grab their things and make them stay. And he's like, get up off of me, please. Going on about your business, okay? So they're wrestling over his stuff, and it resulted in her falling, hurting her ankle or whatever when they were in that elevator. So I didn't necessarily think that he harmed Saweetie. I felt like she kind of did it to herself, but that's just me from my point of view of how I was watching it, okay? That's just what I think. Chris could be right. I just didn't see it how he saw it, okay? Now, he go on to say, you doing bad, you a BIT, and your music is trash. Fashion Week, they sat me next to your lame ass, and I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass, okay? You lucky I ain't want to fuck the money up, boy. I would have broke you in half, and I broke him in half. Child, this is a lot. He said, quit trying to be tough. You ain't like that. Why you keep showing off? Quit talking about drugs. You the only pack that I've been smoking. Because, of course, Quavo said something in his song about it must be the drugs. Y'all know people have accused Chris Brown of doing the crack. Now, I don't know if Chris Brown has admitted to doing that. I don't know. Okay, but the people are saying that that's what they do. And listen, I would not be surprised because I feel like it goes around a lot over there in the industry. I think a lot of people do it. Okay, so I would not be surprised if that is indeed what he does. So yeah, he's like, you the only pack I'm smoking. I'm about to be smoking on, period. Okay, you want to talk about drugs? I'm finna smoke you, period. Okay, so he says, I just hit my plug, told him come back. I'm gonna need more than one. Your last album was a weed tray. Okay, so basically he's getting more of the weed from his person, his plug, and he finna, use the last album that was trash as his weed tray, Like I was saying, this is what he was talking about the last album, but I felt like, no, you need to use the remix that you was on. That fuck the club up sleeves mix. You need to roll up on that one, baby. Get it together on that one. So then goes on to say, it's on, put you to bed, night, that Sudafed, show me that I'm tender, BIT, time to prove what you just said. Chris has been ready to find, can y'all bring back celebrity boxing matches, please? So then he goes on to say, RIP Takeoff. Oh, I gotta sit back. It's giving moment of silence. This man said, RIP Takeoff. He the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. See, Chris, baby, that's why we have to suspend you for a whole week. That is why we have to suspend your ass, okay? I didn't like that line, y'all. Now, I will say this. It was definitely a fact. He's not lying. There were a lot of people that did say that. A lot of people accused Quavo of having something to do with that. All right. And there were a ton of people saying they wish that it was him. He did not lie with what he said. It was just the fact that that's not nice. You don't say that. You do not say that. I just disagree. You could have snapped on him, but you didn't have to say that at all. But this is what I will say. It was a lot of people on Twitter that was like, ooh, they kept repeating that line, going up about that line. And I did think to myself, well, shit. Then y'all might have to revisit for y'all, the people that's cool with it. Y'all need to revisit what Nicki said about lying on your mama. Because I guess if anything goes, then anything goes. Now, for me, I feel the same way about this as I felt about that. But I did see quite a few people supporting these bars here. So that's just really interesting because, yeah, no. I didn't like the line of that mama, and I don't like this right here. I don't think that's nice at all. I mean, granted, of course, he's dissing him. He's not trying to be nice. He's trying to be as disrespectful as he possibly can be. Well, guess what? Congratulations. You did just that. But I didn't like that line. I was like, oh, you didn't have to say that to that man like that. You did not have to say that to that man. I know it was true. I know he knew it was true because he saw it all. He saw it all. He heard it all. Okay? No people was telling that man that about to his face. Hello? Ooh. Chris Maurice disrespectful ass Brown. That's why you getting suspended now. He says you tripping, Chris. He says you tripping, Chris. Don't say that. Don't lose your head, okay? He's mocking the people because he already know how some folks gonna respond. He said you done turned the big bad wolf on. These niggas never knew revenge. This what happens when a nigga. This what happened when a nigga push a real NIGGA out to the edge. She says this is what happens when a dumb nigga get fame and it gets to his head. You gonna kiss the ring, nigga. Big fuck you from my middle finger. I'll tattoo my trigger finger. Bring real beef to your dinner table. My mental state ain't never been stable. Why do you admit these things? Why do you? I know this SHI gonna sting, nigga. I'll run your ass through the ringer, nigga. You just got bodied by a singing nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Drake and Chris Brown, they got y'all tied the fuck up right now. Like I'm just like they got the industry tied the hell up. And what was interesting was seeing academics sitting over here talking about some hip hop is back after he heard Chris Brown. I'm like, nigga, sit your down. Sit down and shut up. Ain't no damn hip hop is back. Chris Brown is a singer. Disrespectful ass. Okay? And hip hop can't be too back if a singer had to step out of his realm to step into y'all shit to help y'all out over there. Okay? It ain't that back. And then here's the other gag, y'all. So look, the people is mad, honey. They is mad as hell that Kendrick Lamar is not responding to Drake just yet. And people like, Kendrick, you gotta come out. He coming for you. He done dropped another song. He done this, he done that, he done this, he done that. Where you at, Kendrick? Da, da, da. I said, Megan still ain't say shit to Nicki. So, if Kendrick never says anything ever, I don't give a damn. Because Megan has yet to respond to goddamn Bigfoot. That lady is on by her damn business, okay? La, 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 la. She is moving on, okay? Now, I'm sure she will say something else in her timing, okay? But I'm not over here. I'm not rushing Kendrick. I ain't rush Megan. I'm not finna sit up here and rush Ken. Okay, when he comes, he's going to come. Okay, but that was real interesting. But yeah, I'm like, they over there talking about some damn hip hop back. I'm like, baby, Chris Brown is a singer that happens to know how to rap, and I feel like Drake is a rapper that happens to know how to sing. Okay, that is your king. But it says a lot if Chris had to step out his bag, as I said, to come over there and help y'all out just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, this right here is just a mess. So y'all know they said that. Now, see, this is the part that I always heard rumors about this, but I was never too sure that Quavo and Nicki dated. He don't even seem like he's her speed. He just doesn't seem like her type at all. I just can't. He just doesn't. I mean, I can't see. Can y'all see Quavo and Nicki together? Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I prefer a Quavo any day versus who she got now. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Okay? Not gonna hold y'all because whenever they eat her up, they go straight for her about that man. Okay? And I hate it. But I'll take her in a Quavo, but I just don't see him being her type of guy. But people are saying that, they dated or they had a situation or something in the past. So now that Chris Brown has been dragging the hell out of Quavo, Nicki has been kind of like been getting her life. I know she had posted I know she posted a Nene meme on her Twitter or whatever, like what's going on over here? And then, we got into where some of the people were saying things like, did he say that people wish it was Quavo that had, instead of Takeoff, OMG, Bigfoot, the inspiration for hip hop this year that you are? Y'all always put extra on 10. And you know what be so funny? Y'all be the main ones, especially y'all barbs. When people are having conversations about any rapper and they may bring up Nick, y'all be the main. Leave Nicki out of it. Leave Nicki out of it. Don't talk about Nicki. Can't you talk about this person without mentioning her? Y'all should left her ass out of that too then. Okay. Y'all don't have to bring that lady up. Okay, y'all still trying to make Bigfoot happen, and it's not even happening on the charts. You're making her tens, okay? Anywho, so then somebody says Chris got the power of red ruby coming out of his tongue. First of all, y'all putting too much credit on this, and I can't take it. This boy been foul with his bars. Lets me know that y'all don't be tuned in, and I don't expect you to because everybody's not a fan, okay? That man has sat in plenty of interviews and freestyle. Boy, been had bars for a long periodical time. Y'all see how y'all be trying to insert y'all faves? Cut it out. And why he ain't have Red Ruby coming out his ass when he was doing that damn track with Nicki? After club up, because they fucked the song up. Fuck the song up. Like, why? The sleaze wasn't coming out of that track, okay? Yikes. So anywho, Nicki says most won't get this because they didn't hear. I'm getting ready, but boy, when I tell you, I just bust out laughing reading this. Some days I really hate the bob. She says only on them seas if it's breeze, meaning sea breeze, the sleaze. Okay, I don't believe this. Only on them seas if it's breeze. Now Nicki, let me go look at your lyrics. Because were you really talking about those seas as in the letter C, or were you talking about the seas, being out on the water and then it's a breeze? Like, what you really meant, girl? But you saying that it's about Chris Brown only on them seas when it's breeze. Okay, so I don't know if you was really saying that, but you just used this as one of those moments, and I don't think it necessarily apply. And then Neighborhood Talk throwing shade, talking about C as in SEA, not the letter C. Sea breeze, the sleeves. Yikes. Let's keep going. Was there anything else? Here goes Saweetie. Once she learned what she learned, she says, let me go rewrite these 90 verses. She has a song coming out. I think it's called something. I think it's called 90. Not sure what it's called. She teased the song and it sounded really good. So now she's about to go back into the lab and she's about to rewrite some things. So we'll see what Saweetie finna come out and do. I think Saweetie will, in my personal opinion, not acknowledge anything like she didn't acknowledge the last rumors. And also the same way that when the situation came up with JT and Glorilla and she liked the comment and didn't want to come back on social media like, whoa, what happened? Who, me? What's going on? What did I do? Girl, you know what you did. And then you was just over here hugged up on Glow, all happy to see her and stuff. So I think she's going to play the dumb blonde in this situation. Okay, and I don't even know if it's best for her to actually say anything for real. I mean, okay. What you gonna do, come out and confirm it? Because at this point, I do feel like whatever Chris Brown said happened, everybody believes that it happened, so that's where we at. Somebody says, Drake and Kendrick beef is funny, but we should probably get the Minister Farrakhan to sit Chris Brown and Quavo down because that one don't seem safe. And that is so crazy. It don't really seem safe. I do think that the Drake and Kendrick is definitely more on the funnier side. Like, this is just, beef. You know what I'm saying? But this Chris Brown, this a different type of beef here. Okay? This gonna turn into a different type of physical thing going on over here. So, I don't know, girl. It's just messy. It's a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on. But yeah, that's really it though, y'all. That's it. Zay, I'm so glad I got you mad. I'm so glad I got you mad. Got you mad, mad. Hey, got you mad. Hey, got you mad. Hey, got you mad. Hey, guess what? This song is trash. Hey, that shit is trash. Hey, it ain't on the charts right now, baby. It's not charting right now, baby. Period. So you can feel however the fuck you want to feel. Terrible. It's giving terrible. It's giving I don't like it. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. And I won't like it tomorrow. It's not happening in 2024. Stay mad. Be upset. Be angry. That's what I want you to do. Be hurt. Be upset about it. It means nothing for me. Not you said Chris will risk it all about his listen. That's what it's giving. It's giving Drake and K. beef is just, right. It's giving like a cute little shade. But who would have thought Quavo and Chris was finna get that dangerous? Girl, it's giving a little, ooh. I can't. What's up, Scotty? What's going on? I told y'all right out the gate at the beginning when I got ready to do the video that I'm in the mood to make the Barbs mad. I do not care how y'all feel. You're not finna change my opinion about it, baby. So if you are a stan and you enjoy it, then enjoy it. Y'all not finna bully me into liking some shit I don't like. That shit is not no damn inspiration. It wasn't even doing no numbers like that. It went up and went back down. It's okay. Like, girl. Anywho. They be so mad. Stay mad. Okay, was and still is terrible. Was and still is horrible. Okay? And don't. So let me see. Anything else before I hop up off this thing? Saweetie would be dumb as fuck to try to respond to any of this. Just make your cute little song, right? And move along. Do not engage. Do not stay up out there. Just leave them folks where they at. Just leave. Oh, and did y'all catch like when Quavo did his diss to Chris Brown? I really felt like, I don't know how y'all felt, but I really felt like Quavo was being more disrespectful to Karrueche than he was to Chris. And I was like, this song is very, very disrespectful. Like, I got to find the lyrics to that one. Let me find this Quavo. What is that song called? This is Chris Brown, because that right there, I think, so is that what it was called? Tender? Because, baby, he was disrespectful as hell to that girl. I was like, just some of the stuff that he was saying. Kept calling her a B.I.T. back and back. I was like, God damn. I said, at this point, I just want Karrueche to make a diss track on both of you motherfuckers. Because what the hell? He says, the niggas talking about they hoe loyal. Nigga, your hoe probably at the spot right now in DICK. I'm next to nigga. Solitaire stones, carrots, bugs. He says, you did the bitch wrong and now your bitch gone. She posted with a thug. Called the bitch phone. She won't come home. Don't beat her up. It must be the drugs. I need to cross out your plug. Oh, wow. Higgin, I guess he was trying to say, hitting that thick little she bad. She like to get hugs. Told her she can post that shit on the fin, but never in pub. She had to post it on the fin still, but could never post it in public? Okay. He says don't fuck around and made her a member just because. Having your favorite rapper tender about these girls. Don't shoot up the party. Your little hoe, she gnarly. Your little bitch, she wanted. She want an AP. I go a Cardi. It's just a bitch and the hoe for me. And it's like, why y'all got to be talking about Karrueche like this? He says, pussy dripping like water. Pussy gonna cause violence. Rich nigga gonna spoil her. You tender niggas a problem. Sniper sitting on the roof. I ain't sparing none. Okay. She know I ain't running out of loot. Brain 1 multiply by 2. Pocket steak eating wagyu. Okay, niggas fake, they fast food. I'm higher, I'm flying to you. When I'm outside, they through. So then he goes into the same hook. The same hook. What else? David Blaine, go to the Magic, my gang. See Rick James, diamonds, white looking. Okay, we don't care about that. What else you said? When I fuck on that little bitty bitch. I'm like, come on. Fuck on a little bitty bitch. Why she gotta be all that? She do great. When you fuck on that little bitty hoe, she lose weight. I can't. She used to be out on the boat and the paddle. Now she on the yacht train to go when it's time to battle. We on the block. Wiping your nose with the tissue, not wiping no snot. Tell me, little bro, what's your tissue? It's over a thought. You done called her a thought too? Lord, this is terrible. You said that is bigger than that, but no, it is not. It's cause I be digging in that. Lord have mercy. I got them hot. I give them respect, but I know you not. Yo bitch on my neck, yo bitch at the spot. I don't know how many times he done called this girl a bitch, a hoe, a little bitty bitch. Okay, called the girl a thought. I said, Karuchi, come out with your diss. Come diss these niggas and then go back inside. Because they tripping. It's been a mess, y'all. Stuff has been in shambles. Okay? It's been shambles. But, what? Y'all say Chris Brown's was better? I mean, it was better. I will say it was better. He just had like a line that I just felt like clutched, like, damn, I can't believe you said that. That was not nice. And that was the takeoff line for me that I just couldn't take. I couldn't take it. But look, I just hopped on real quick to talk to y'all about what was going on with Chris Brown. I'm sure we're going to see more. The rap people are definitely staying in the conversation right now. I think we're going to get more shenanigans before the month is out. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. You're liking up the video, following me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe and all that great jazz. Feel free to have your opinions down below in the comment section and all of that. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.